Hi everyone, this is Cassandra with a nice timely wellness update, really just a reminder to us all about the importance of self-care with all this negative news all the time and all these kind of issues we've got in New Zealand with going back into a lockdown with COVID, and of course the stress and pressure this is putting many families under, especially like we artists, so there's artists that I know of personally that have been so excited to have a big exhibition opening, and then the day of the COVID re-announcement and the galleries were all shut, no one's coming in and therefore not purchasing art. A couple from Auckland have purchased one of my paintings called Infinity, but they can't even come up to collect it because they can't leave Auckland. So yeah, there's just so many people that are impacted by this, losing jobs left, right and centre, and you may be feeling anxious, as I know we all are. Importantly, it's so important not to give in to fear and anxiety, and to keep doing things that make us feel joyful, to surround ourselves with beauty, which is what I do when I create. Like, this is one of my latest encaustic pieces. Quite like the spiritual energy of that, so it's a beeswax. There's another little one down on the table here, inspired by landscape. Part of the painting behind me inspired by a beautiful baby I saw. I remember seeing so looking for beauty and kindness, I saw a lovely little child, and this is what she did in the supermarket. She went, she must have been about 2. It was so sweet. It's just stayed with me. I think that's really nice. Also, just remind yourself, I grew up in a city where everyone seemed dressed in black, Wellington, New Zealand. Everyone seems to love black, and I once did a survey and people said actually it made them feel invisible. They didn't want to stand out. In New Zealand we have this kind of tall poppy syndrome, the fear of standing out. And they often would say they feel depressed. So today, like when you wear colour, I used to work in the prison system, and people would say, thank you for brightening up my day. So I've got this really cool top that arrived today. If you can make it out, it's got flowers and a face of like Frida Kahlo. It's really nice to wear some colour, and you feel really great. My massage aromatologist lady said, surround yourself with more green, wear more green. So yeah, I'm doing some green paintings at the moment. The other thing that can really help, we're so focused on what we don't have. We might not have our freedom. I mean, my partner and I love to travel. Can't travel at the moment. Who knows when we're going to travel? Which brings me to another point, is seize opportunities when they turn up. We were so blessed to have done a lot of travelling last year when we were able to. It might be 5 years before we can do that again. I know people who have been waiting till they retire to have a holiday. Crazy. The other thing that's really important for boosting your mind, body and soul with feel-good strategies, feel-good hormones, dopamine, our natural opiates, is when you focus on gratitude. So today a lovely lady gave me 3 canvases. Look at them. There's probably about, I don't know, maybe $400 worth of canvases there. So I'm really excited about that, and it means I can paint more canvases, even though my opportunities at selling my work are more limited now with the travel restrictions and all the dramas about posting overseas. Although a couple did buy a piece of mine called Infinity, but they can't come and collect it now. So everything's in limbo, but we can still just got to ride it, really. We've got to have patience, trust. We'll get through this. We've got through, many of our families have got through worse things, whether it was the Nazi occupation, whether it was surviving Auschwitz, whether it was surviving the Great Depression. Important thing that I'd like to leave you with today is to hang on to hope. And I actually think that surrounding yourself with beauty, whether it's wearing colour, having a colourful painting, or whether it's just learning to soften, which is the theme of my exhibition. I've been asked to be part of a group of 5 beautiful, talented female artists, and my contribution will be called Soften, because it's so easy to allow these things to make you hard. So it's important that we don't give in to the fear, which actually compromises our immune system. So I hope that's been helpful. A few little tips. Listen to this again. Pop in when you need a healthy, happy reminder. Check out the link below if you'd like to look at more beautiful artworks or even purchase one for your home. And I'm often also giving people spiritual guidance and oracle readings at the moment, career advice, life advice, relationship advice. I have a business degree, I'm a trained counsellor, I've done my psychology training, but I'm also a spiritual conduit. So I do Akashic records readings and oracle card readings. And like Coco Chanel and the esteemed psychologist Carl Jung, I certainly believe that there is a higher force, a more benevolent force that is there for us all, waiting for us just to show up, set an intention and reach out for help. I'd love you to subscribe, share this video with others, and I welcome your comments. So this has been Cassandra, wishing you much peace, bliss and joy during these difficult times.